So in our previous video, we discussed on fractional indices and we solved a little bit of examples. Now let's solve 3 more questions on this and let's see how fractional indices relates to other things. So we have 196 over 225 all raised to the power of minus 1 over 2. We have 16 raised to the power of 1 over 2, and we have 0.001 raised to the power of minus 1 over 3. Now you can pause this video right now and give it a try, okay? And yes, we're going to solve it together. So pause the video right away and let's give it a try. Now let's begin. Let's start with 196 raised to the power of 196 divided by 225 all raised to the power of minus 1 over 2. We know that we have to apply negative index to this. So negative index is a raised to the power minus x is equals to 1 over a raised to the power x. Okay, and that means this will give us 1 over 196 over 225 raised to the power of 1 over 2. And we know that 1 over 2 is the same thing as square root. Okay, so this will give us 1 over the square root of 196 over 225. Now let's apply the rule of third to this, just like we did in our previous video. And the rule of third says that this will give us square root of 196 divided by the square root of 225, and this will give us the root of 225 divided by the square root of 196. Square root of 225 is 15 and the square root of 196 is 14. So our final answer is 15 over 14. Likewise, we have 16 raised to the power 2. Now 16 raised to the power 2 is quite straightforward because we understand that a raised to the power of 1 over n is the nth root of a. Okay, so therefore 16 raised to the power 1 over 2 will be the square root of 16, and the square root of 16 is simply 4. And finally, the third question that says 0.001 raised to the power of minus 1 over 3. Now we can solve this in let's solve it in 2 ways in the law of forms. Okay, but let's look at 2 ways to solve this. Now the first way we'll consider solving this is, let's change 0.001 to 1 divided by 1000. Okay, 0.01 is 1 divided by 1000, and this will give us minus 1 over 3. And then we can apply our negative index to it, so this will give us 1 divided by 1 over 1000 all raised to the power of what? 1 over 3. Now if we apply this principle to the denominator, therefore we will learn to give this is 1 square root of 1 divided by 1000. Then if we apply the principles of third, we have 1 divided by square root of 1 divided by the square root of 1000. So in the end, we will have our answer to give us the square root of 1000 divided by the square root of 1. The square root of 1000 is 10 and the square root of 1 is 1. So the answer is 10. In the same vein, we can solve it in another format. Let's say we have 0.001 raised to the power of minus 1 over 3. Now 0.001 can be written again as in standard form as 10 raised to the power of minus 3. Okay, 10 raised to the power of minus 3, and all will still be raised to the power of minus 1 over 3, because we understand that when we change this to standard form, we will have 1 times 10 raised to the power minus 3. So in this case, we will now apply our power law that says a raised to the power x all raised to the power of y is a raised to the power of xy. So applying that now, we will have 10 raised to the power of minus 3 multiplied by minus 1 over 3. Now this will simply give us 10 raised to the power of 1, because minus 3 times minus 1 over 3 is 1, and our answer is 10. Now be the judge of this, which one is faster? Okay, I will take the second one because I understood how to convert this value to standard form, then apply the power law. But it's not all the time that we can convert the value in the brackets to standard form. Just like in this case, we couldn't convert it, it's not convertible to standard form, so we apply this. So we can see the dynamics of fractional indices, and in our next video we'll be taking a look at indices that are involved in questions. So we call these forms of equations indicial equations. So we'll look at how to solve them, and we'll look at their applications in other forms of equations.